Winnie the Pooh. Disney is really having bad luck this year when it comes to animated films. So far, they released 4 animated films, and here's how the first 3 went. Romeo and Juliet was okay, but not memorable. Mars Needs Moms was the demise of Image Movers Digital, and Cars 2 was Pixar's first disappointment. And now, they have their last animated film out this year, which is now Walt Disney Animation Studios' turn. But is Winnie the Pooh the honeypot in a cabinet full of crap, or do we just hope that Disney will do better next year? Let's find out. The story. Based on 3 of the 5 stories from the A.A. Milne book, it's the simplest plot you can ever find. While other films feature situations that are a matter of life and death, Winnie the Pooh has to deal with finding a new tail for Eeyore, finding honey because Pooh's hungry, and capturing a monster called the Baxen to get Christopher Robin back because they misread a letter. It's possibly the most predictable story you can ever find. I mean, these plots would fit more in the Winnie the Pooh TV shows more than in an actual movie. Even a 5-year-old can guess the ending when they're 5 minutes into the film. But despite that, the way they tell the story is what makes it forgiving. They turned this weak plot into something that's charming and sweet that would make you feel good inside. Plus, the movie gives us a very good moral at the end for good measure. The story is like receiving a flower. It really doesn't do much, and you know what to do with it in the end, but it does smell nice, and it makes you happy for a short period of time. The animation. Like The Princess and the Frog, the animation of Winnie the Pooh shows that hand-drawn animation can still be as wonderful to look at as CGI. Now, there are no changes to the character design at all, except for Christopher Robin, who got a Rescuers Down Under makeover. But I do have to say that they look very simplistic, or even a little too simplistic. I don't know, they could have added some texture or something. The background captures greatly the classic style of the book. Actually, the background is the book, since they do some clever fourth wall jokes. However, sometimes when they would move objects, we could see that they're just moving an image. Now, that is distracting to me, and I feel it's a lazy move for an animated film. What is different from the classic shorts is the character animation. The animators have done a great job on drawing the characters to life. My personal favorite is Eric Goldberg's work on Rabbit. Good job, man. It's movies like this that still keeps hand-drawn animation alive, and hopefully inspire other animation studios to do it as well. The characters. What is there really to say on the characters? Most of them are their old selves like they were in the classic shorts. Keep in mind that is a good thing since we like seeing the return of old friends like Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, Eeyore, and so on. But they don't give us something new to them. Nothing changed about who they are that would make it more interesting. Well, except for Owl, who I feel is a little more nutty than before. Also, they didn't give us any new characters either. You can argue that the Baxen is one of them, but I'm not sure. And if there is one though, the only one I can think of is Balloon. And the thing is, it's just a balloon. The acting, I feel like it's a hit and miss. I don't mean some are bad, they do a good job, but some don't really sound like how they were in the shorts. Like, Jim Cummings is an incredible Pooh, but I don't think he's as good as Tigger. Bud Lucky is perfect as Eeyore. I like the kid who did Christopher Robin. Tom Kenny does a good job as Rabbit, and the rest are pretty questionable. There's nothing really to miss on the characters. If you know who they are, then that's how they are in the movie. By the way, whatever happened to that gopher? The songs. I want you guys to keep in mind that the songs are from the people that brought us classic children's songs like...
The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn.
Shrekky.
Me up all night, punking me horn to porn, porn, porn.
But in all seriousness, the songs are very reminiscent to the songwriters of the first film, the Sherman Brothers, resulting to songs that are fun, over the top, and has charm like the Baxon song, and It's Gotta Be Great. One of them even includes a remake of the Winnie the Pooh theme song. Though not as good as the original, it is still sweet. My personal favorite is Everything Is Honey. Not only is it greatly animated, but also the song is pretty catchy too. And then there's the winner song, which would play when someone found a new tail for Eeyore that I find it pretty annoying. The most memorable and lovable thing from the shorts are the songs. The ones in Winnie the Pooh are no different. Winnie the Pooh is definitely the most charming film I've seen this year. Sure, the plot is weaker than a twig and there's nothing new in the 100-Acre Woods, but it does have great hand-drawn animation, memorable songs, its own charm, and has a good moral. Now, there are only two kinds of people that I could think of that will love this film: toddlers and those who have very fond memories of Pooh in their childhood. The rest might find that it doesn't have much to offer. And if you guys want to know, I'm one of the rest. I have seen the shorts and the animated series during my childhood, but it's not what sticks out the most when I think of my favorite things in my young years. A little word to my Pooh fans: please don't argue with my rating. Just consider it as a view from a non-Pooh freak. Wait, that doesn't sound right.